Good morning, JM. Morning, Michael. Is that the new guy? Yup. What's with his face? He's a cubist. Ah, just wait till you see him run. Do you hear that? It's Jackson. He's asleep again. Oh, man. No worries. I got this. Thanks, JM. Jackson, could you open the center doors? Morning, Toulouse. Good morning, Vincent. Toulouse, how are the pipes? Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la. Vincent, I'm gonna need you up in the rigging for the logo. Morning, Georgia. Hey, great work with the lighting.
Thank you.
Frida, Sal, are you guys ready?
Si, Senor Michael.
I'd rather be making art. This is art. Sal, you're such a troublemaker. I know. Piet, are you in position? Just a second, boss. Frida, Sal, prepare the action arm. Okay, Pablo, show me what you got. That's awesome, Pablo. That's really awesome. Positions, everyone. Dim the lights. Spotlight on Toulouse. Cue scroll. Camera in 5, 4, 3, 2. Cue music. Raise lights. Cue Toulouse. Mismatched Thumbs Production. Cue Action Arm. Presents. Dim lights. Enter logo. Cue Vincent. Raise lights. The Nutz and Doltz. Cue Release of Cartooning. Exit logo. Cue scroll. With Michael Underhill. Andy, Lenny, bring in the hands. Cue gong. And fade to black. Okay, everybody. Let's see how we did. Mismatched Thumbs Production presents The Nutz and Doltz of Cartooning with Michael Underhill. Welcome to the Nutz and Doltz of Cartooning. My name's Michael Underhill. Or at least, I'm the cartoon representation of Michael Underhill. The real Michael Underhill isn't nearly this good-looking or articulate. The real Michael Underhill tends to mumble, occasionally forgets to put on deodorant, and his thumbs don't match. Yeah, really, his thumbs don't match. Lenny? Andy? Show them. In this series, we're going to discuss and demonstrate the basics of cartooning. We'll learn the rules, and then we'll learn how to blow them up. Are you nuts? We'll create fun and exciting characters and see how they start with rough sketches. Good work, JM. We'll learn how to draw an individual character facing in any direction, side to side, up or down, or a combination of both. We'll learn how to create dynamic poses, how to add muscles and clothing, how to draw hands and feet. We'll learn how to cheat a drawing. Can anyone tell me what's wrong with this pose? Hint, an animator might notice. We'll learn the differences between young and old. We'll learn the differences between boys and girls from a cartoon perspective in an age-appropriate manner suitable for public broadcasting. Georgia, am I blushing?
No, Michael.
We'll also discuss some classic mistakes and bad drawing habits. We'll show you professional projects and talk with artists and designers who got their start by cartooning. We'll also have some fun with animation. So hang on tight, because here we go. Today, we're going to focus on designing a new character's face. Okay, Lenny and Andy, show me what you can do. Take note how loose we're drawing. No tight drawings here. And we're putting in axis lines. You'll understand why later in the program. Take note how the nose is built out of a series of shapes. Watch as we mash together a series of shapes, working from the largest details to the smaller details. Watch as the mouth is drawn not by putting a line or a hole, but rather by a series of shapes that surround it. Nice loose shapes, all working together. Note how the smile lines are formed around the mouth with the cheeks. Add a chin for detail. Here we're using very minimal eyes. Ears don't have to be complicated. Here it's important to note how the hair is built out of shapes and not a series of individual strands. Toss in some eyebrows. And we like to darken up the mouth to make that clear. The most fundamental idea in creating a new character is to remain loose while drawing. Tight, controlled drawing stifles the creative mind. We want to be loose and unconcerned with mistakes. Mistakes are often the best part of a drawing. Towards that end, I suggest drawing with an inexpensive ballpoint pen on inexpensive paper. If you insist on using a pencil, then I want you to very carefully remove the eraser and throw it away. We have no time for erasing. Hold it, because I know I just lost a whole bunch of you. Tight, precise drawing is how most students start out, because their first attempts at drawing involve copying somebody else's work. It's how I started. And although you do learn how to copy proportions, it's not going to get you very far. Nobody will ever pay you to copy somebody else's artwork. Why do that when you can use a photocopier? So my first mission as an instructor is to loosen you up. So grab a pen and paper, and we're going to start scribbling circles and ovals. Fill your page with little and big ones, fat ones and tall ones. Go all the way around, several times. Draw fast and loose. The ability to let go allows your mind to explore. I know this feels silly, maybe even a little bit stupid, but believe it or not, this is one of the most important things an artist must learn. Nobody can draw a straight line or a perfect circle in one pass, but that's not the point. It's the accumulation of many lines that create a perfect result. Each loose loop gives you reference for the next loop. Each loop round, you're refining and adjusting the shape that you're making. Now while you're doing this, try to envision these shapes as three-dimensional eggs floating in space. Potatoes if you're a vegetarian. Try to think in 3 dimensions. Keep drawing quickly. Keep going all the way around several times. That's the idea. Quick and loose, with no resistance to the page. Lenny, we need a greater variety of shapes. More thin and tall, more short and squat. They're looking too much the same. Sure, boss. Let me finish up these ones first, though. How you holding up? You're not getting tired or hungry, are you? Kinda tough with all these taters floating around. Where's Andy? I think he's taking a soup break. Figures. Is this what you're looking for, Michael? Yes, there's a nice variety of shapes, and some cool irregular ones too. Okay, now try and envision a line going around these shapes like the equator around the Earth. Put your X-ray glasses on and trace this line all the way around your planet. Stay loose. Now take all your shapes you've made and add equators to them. This will help your brain start thinking in terms of 3 dimensions. When you're finished, your page should look something like this. Awesome! What a fine mess we've made. Very carefully take your page, holding it delicately by the corner, and then crumple it up into a paper wad and chuck it in the trash. It's very important that we don't let non-artists know the most fundamental aspect of art, so we must destroy the evidence. The secret to drawing isn't drawing a straight line or a perfect circle, it's making a mess. Just ask Jackson. And now a word from one of our fabulous fake sponsors. Froggers are cool. Froggers are hip. Boys like Froggers. Girls like Froggers. Froggers. Beautiful people like Froggers. Other people like Froggers. Froggers. Self-cleaning glasses. Hip, stylish, and clean. Froggers create a cool shiny sheen. When Bug turns up in reflected glory, dual froglets tell their story. With action so fast they lick your lenses, so fast in fact they don't affect your senses. No more dirt, no more grime, guaranteed every time. Let's see that again in super slow-mo to reveal the cool of Frogger's mojo. Froggers, self-cleaning glasses. Froggers are cool. Froggers are hip. Boys like Froggers. Girls like Froggers. Froggers. Nutz and Doltz, a lifestyle company. The Nutz and Doltz of Cartooning was animated on a single Apple computer by one animator using GarageBand, iMovie, iTunes, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, and Toon Boom Animate. Hi, it's me again, Michael Underhill. I want you to understand that this show is designed to be easily translated into different languages, and there's also a really cool promotional tour described. Well, that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we can do business together. Thank you.